僕は15歳の時、自分の道を決めました。僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
I love you, baby, mucho. I love you, baby, mucho.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Julio Urias. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Urias throws over. Harris back in standing. And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Move to first. Harris gets back easily. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Urias picks over, and he's back in there. And a pitch. Harris on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. No throw, and they've got him loaded, nobody out. So bases full after the error. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ground ball right side. And he'll be safe at first.
That is it. The second baseman.
Now batting Robinson Cano. Next pitch downstairs. Ball one. And he deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. Urias, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Now a fly ball to right center. Betts makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Michael Harris.
Definitely home cooking for him, Boog. Batting better than .350 here at his home ballpark this season. I mean, a lot of that comes from sleeping in your own bed, having a regular routine, grabbing your favorite meal before you head to the ballpark. All the ins and outs of this place, this city. He's lighting it up. And the home fans, they've been loving it too.
High fly ball down the left field line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Marcell Ozuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next one just misses. And it's 2-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That's out to center field. Junior drifts towards it. And that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. Bottom of the first. And getting the start, Kyle Wright.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ricky Henderson. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. There's a strike.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. One up, one down. So now Turner in on that right side.
Justin Turner.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage. Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses the mark. And a 1-0. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Swings through that one.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dodgers down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Leading off to the Braves,
The
the left
pitch.
fielder, number 8.
Just missed.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering is downstairs. Next pitch is popped up. Murray should have this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Chipper fires to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And the inning is over. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And here it comes. And that one missing low. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Junior.
Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Again to first. And no luck this time either. Now safe at first. He gets back in. And another move. Back in again. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch just misses. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move and a bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. No throw. He's safe at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Mike Piazza steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Runners on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third, and he's out. Right with a throw over. Junior back on a dive. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. The run comes in from second and they trail by one.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Eddie Murray getting ready to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Piazza hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. Murray retired. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando.
The pitch.
Arcia.
And first offering is fouled off. And fouled off. The pitch. Now one missed.
1 and 2.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. Now he breaks his bat. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Austin Riley. Urias throws over. Arcia back easily. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. The 1-1. ground ball left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 as he reached on an error his first time around. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. And they tag him out.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now here is Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. That is the inning. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Cal Ripken Jr.
Leading up.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
A wind in the pitch. And ball 1. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Line drive, caught.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Chipper Jones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and 1 now. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ricky Henderson. Chipper on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Ow! D'Arnaud, great throw.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Ozuna makes the catch, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
For Atlanta, the first baseman.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
pitch. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses, and there's one away.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now, Eddie Rosario. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that's the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Justin Turner.
The second baseman, Justin Turner.
Right, back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. To the right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. His 7th home run of the season. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for L.A., Ken Griffey Jr.
Number 24, Ken.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
Junior.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
That was
Now
one of those
batting,
swings that
catcher.
feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's a speed threat, Mike Piazza. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Righty delivers, and it's fouled away. At the belt and fires.
The count is 2-1.
Right with a throw over. Junior dives back in safely. Junior leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over. Back to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Leading off for the Braves, the right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Junior makes his way towards it. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Michael.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Michael Harris. That one's in there, 0-1. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And now the lefty out towards right center field. Junior turns, moving to his left. Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Orlando Arcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he deals. And there's a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Eddie Murray. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
And now Cal Ripken Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there for strike 1. And the right-handed
I love you, baby, mucho.
Ripped on a line to center. Ozuna.
I love you, baby, mucho.
Quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. And that's a 2-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right with a throw over. Jones back in on a dive.
Henderson.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strike. Back here in L.A. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 to the left side, but it is well fouled.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off balance throw. And a quick out, number 1.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves, and that's in there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the pitch. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Robinson Cano.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 now. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Turner climbs in on that right side. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Smoked on the ground, a second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Mookie Betts. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Again to first. And again he's back safely. Another check to first. And a shocking development. He's safe again. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Olsen. That's two.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Next is the Dodger DH, Frank Thomas. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Right with a throw over. Thomas back on a dive. Thomas off of first with two away. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. And there he goes. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Thomas trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. Oops, throw goes to third. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here is Matt Olson.
Leading off for the Braves, the
There's a
first
strike.
baseman, Matt Olson.
Here comes a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
The batter, the center fielder, Marcell.
And now the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Murray moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a strike. That's strike two. Righty to the plate. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Adam Duvall.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In there, and it's 0-1. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. This time either. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Bounce to the right. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Braves DH, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. That one hit to right. Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ken Griffey Jr.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder,
And a pitch.
Griffey Jr.
And there's a ball.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza now at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Chopper right side. Gets it to first, and that quickly two away.
Batting stand is the best, hands down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie.
So 2 down now.
It sure is. It sure is. That's why he's on my team.
Space delete. Space.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Righty delivers. And a good eye there. To the right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
I would really appreciate, folks, if you could hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. I don't ask for much more than that.
All set for the start of the inning.
Just those two things would be great, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I hope you're having a great day so far.
Trying it back to work.
Already did brought a smiling face with sunglasses.
He's known as a reliever.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Smoke Up.
High leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in.
67 subs now mechanical
Next
arm.
offering is down low.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in.
Yeah, because I'm really working on trying to get the channel going. That's why, and I appreciate all the help from the viewers. I really do.
Some people consciously
Bless all your hearts.
slowing things down, breathing techniques, and then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Riley batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive, and that way when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And that's in there for strike one. In the air, left field. Henderson under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 68, Tyler.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Go.
Jones at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Colin McHugh getting ready to go. The pitch. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And now the lefty. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches.
That was terrible. I don't know why didn't you point the swing. Damn it.
It's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he deals.
The second baseman.
That's in there.
Robinson Cano.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. Ball to strike. Sliced hard but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit slowly on the ground. And he handles it himself for the out. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Liner snagged at first.
Now back, the seventh fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rosario in the box now. Takes strike one. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior pulls it down, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. Jesse Chavez will take over here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Jesse Chavez.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Justin Turner.
The second baseman, Justin.
The pitch.
Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Got him! 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. You can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And that one hit to first. Olsen picks it up. Betts uses the speed. Infield single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is down low. 1-0.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
1 down, winning run on first. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Popped up. Carno pulls that one down, out number 2. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast.
Junior.
Mookie on the move. They pitch out. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Now it's even up.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one down the line. Takes it himself. 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Harris.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Michael Harris. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's back there. And forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
And the 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Betts is on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Delino DeShields Jr. now in the game as he comes in as the new right fielder.
Number 12, Delino.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The pitch. Smash to the left side. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Piazza. Minter keeping an eye on him. In there for strike 1. And the pitch. Check swing went around. And it's 0-2. Here comes the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Minter throws over. And a pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Minter picks to first, and he's back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. Again to first, and once again he's back in safely. So now with 1 swing, this guy could end it. Stays alive. Pickoff throw. Junior dives back in safely. Junior gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Back to first. And again, he's back safely. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Minter keeping him close. Back over to first, and he's back again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Minter checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ripken in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There goes Junior. Pitch misses in. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Out to short. Arcia handles the chance. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves,
Mm-hmm.